Like I say, that's why it's all weird, because you're supposed to be dead. You know, you're not supposed to have lived. Nixon set up those computers and basically had the Republicans and the Democrats set up to basically be leading towards the end of the world in year 2000 or some year. So anyway, technically, I guess to kick off whatever he was doing. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't care. You know, I had nothing. I have nothing to do with perspective bending or reality bending or changing the future or whatever. I don't really care about that. It's like I build civilizations. It's what I do. As far as I'm concerned, I did a good job. You know, like I told other people, I told the humans when I was a child. I was like, well, I am Lucifer Star, epic builder of civilizations. I'm known throughout the universe and galaxies as building of the 1.5s, exoskeletons, and so many other races. As I worked with these other races and other life form types, I basically built their civilizations and led them through technology levels. I'm the epic old Lucifer Star, the only one there ever was. So, I mean, so no matter what happens on Earth, no matter what happened with Earth, it's like you'd just be a failed civilization, and you'd be the first failed civilization I ever had. And while everybody on Earth is like, nobody believes, it's like, yes, of course you're gonna believe me. Of course you believe me. LSF-A colony ship. You don't even know about it. I don't know why you don't know about it. It launched from Earth. I believe that's where it picked up the A. It was the LSF before it crash landed on Earth, or crashed on Earth, or something like that, and then it was relaunched from Earth. Bigger, I believe, or something like that. I don't really know. It launched from Earth. Do you have the LSF-A depleted uranium blackbirds here? So, and I'm here. So, you know, basically you just have a bunch of congressmen and Democrats and a bunch of pieces of shit like Zachary, Bill Gates going, and even Zachary's getting old and is going to die soon. Still shooting women through the cunt, are you, Zachary? Or did you stop doing that? Seriously, took a gun, put it in her vagina, and pulled the trigger. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I think that's what he did to the teacher. Anyway, I don't know. It happened anyway to somebody. There's a lot of bad stuff happening. So anyway. A bunch of people going, oh shit, you killed her. Oh well, and laughing about it because they're high on drugs or something like that, or on LSD or something. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't care. A bunch of idiots. A bunch of wet, short, teenage fuckheads running around pretending to be someone that they weren't. Zachary pretending to be a good Irish whatever, blah blah, who stood up to crime, or stood up to the bully. He did no such thing. He was the piece of shit. They blame some retarded person or some bigger kid as the person who was like whatever or something like that. They've been doing it for years. And it's like whatever. The cameras and the surveillance and everything will just. That's why I wanted cameras and surveillance and computers, because it just basically. And that's why I wanted cameras on police officers, because it eliminates the gray area of your existence. The gray area of your existence goes. And basically, when thousands or millions of people can see the truth for what it is, can see the congressmen for who they are, can see the police for who they are, well, it's no fun no more, is it? You can't force some girl down and be like, you'll like it in a minute, baby, or whatever. You can't. I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, you were pathetic. You were lesser. Waste of existence. I would say that too. When I first came back down, I would say, you are pathetic. You're a waste of existence. I was a little bit different when I first came here. When I got back, I was really livid. I was pissed off. So anyway, I stopped though, because I was like, I was angry. What can I say? Can you blame me? You're my heightened, you, you know, you're my. Anyway, though, Ireland and Irish people would get it. You know, I mean, if you get that high, you start to realize things. Like I say, I don't mean get that high. I mean when you get up into basically where you're the manager or the ruler of a country, you start to realize things. You know, you start to see things. You start to know about things. You start to realize truth about the histories of everything. And you start to be able to do things. You know, and you know. So everyone's like, I feel real bad. No, you don't. You won't. You'll feel real bad for yourself. Anyway, whatever. Like I said, I don't care. A bunch of Zachary idiots and a bunch of Guantanamo Bay fuckheads. I mean, he told me I knew about it. Nixon admitted everything. Yeah, and a lot of people like that's why Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK. And I was going after Nixon, but I guess Nixon killed Lee Harvey Oswald before he could do it. Anyway, whatever. Because of the fact that, you know, he knew what was happening. He saw what was happening. And besides, like I say, you're not alone. You are very much not alone. There's sentient AI life forms. There's lots of other life forms in the universe. It will be nothing but a blip in the general existence of everything. And I'm hundreds of trillions of years. Builder of the galaxies and universes. What are you? 20, 40, 100-year-old, whatever. White star lines. I'm Lucifer White Star. So, your children's children or your children will realize all this stuff and whatever. And eventually you'll understand about Papa and the Warsaw problem, and you'll start to see things about the carpet bombing and everything else. You know, like I say, even Trumpy and Trumpy's son, who has promised whatever. It's like, Trumpy's son, you're a fuckhead. You're a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck who you are, you're nothing to me. You never will amount to anything, just get over it. Don't even think about being president. Go do something else. And Trumpy, get lost. Like I said, they're the only ones. Because they're supposed to be the golden boys. Yeah, whatever. They're not. They're nothing. Just simple skin and meat with a brain. There's nothing left to do. About the only thing that they're going to be trying to do is basically getting time travel and trying to bring back Nixon or JFK or some other fuckhead. Just like the Vatican's trying to bring back Jimmy Carter, thinking that he's blah, 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 blah. He's nothing. He's no one. He was no one. So. And Trumpy's son's probably a clone. Genetically engineered person. Doesn't even look like Trump. With a genetically engineered wife. Like, whatever. I don't care. But they'll be propagating the lie. The Nixon Republican Democratic lie. Anyway, whatever. They'll get stomped by China eventually. China's a way, way more epic empire. Just, I believe the black people were like, ooh, Black Plague, you know, whatever. They have their own little, like, problem with the Black Plague and black food. Yeah, gang member. Don't, Biggie, don't you see how stupid I really look because I'm so fucking fat? And I go to Korea and fuck all kinds of women. Biggie, get a fucking life. Go fuck yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Pathetic. So cool. Yeah, right. I don't think I measure up. I really don't. I only named a country, invented steam travel, and built an LSF-A colony ship, and created many other life forms, and built stars and planets. I don't think I measure up to Biggie. I don't think I can measure up, you see. My people only built the Panama Canal, and the pipeline harnessed the river. I just don't think I measure up to Black Tupac or Harlem and Wolf, Black people, or Anton. I don't know. How can I ever be as great as someone who just simply paints Anton on the back of my LS tugboats? I don't think I do. How could I ever measure up to Zachary Bill Gates or Obama? They're such great men, you see. I don't think I can measure up to George W. Bush and his fake war record. I just don't think I can. How could I ever be more epic than them? The president. I said, what you don't understand is the presidency of the White House was only supporting JFK and Nixon. Because that's what the Republicans and Democrats are doing. So, anyway, or something like that. I don't care. They're all a bunch of fuckheads. Even Ireland can become an epic civilization. Just by itself. They got everyone they need. Everything they need is in Ireland. You don't even need America with Ireland. They could do anything they wanted. So, you know,